What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. And today's Fan Friday. If you don't know, Fan Friday is where you, the fans, suggest what deck I should play. And today's winner was Mega Scizor. Now, if you watched the video from Wednesday where we talked about upcoming Seattle regionals and what's good at standard, we talked a good minute about Mega Scizor and is it a good deck? I think it started off as a joke, and it actually came into Mega Scizor actually seems kind of decent. And for Fan Friday, Mega Scizor won. So the question is Mega Scizor the play for this weekend? Alright. I know we haven't seen Mega Scizor at all. It has not done well in any tournament, but it literally has potential going into this weekend, which is so funny. Alright, so Mega Scizor. Let's look at it. 228 HP, okay. His attack, Iron Crusher. 120, you may discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon or Stadium card in play. That's really good. Stadium Wars are happening all the time. Special energies are everywhere. He has a Resistance to Psychic, which the biggest deck right now is Garbodor, so you have weakness in that. You do 120, which one-shot a Garbodor. And yeah, the other hyped deck is Sylveon. Well, this guy hits for weakness, so you kind of destroy Sylveon. You have Mega Turbos as well, so if you're worried about energy now, you have you can energy, Mega Turbo, and be good to go. And then your opponent has double, he has to Crush Hammer plus Team Flare Gun to discard both your energies, and you can just start sweeping Sylveon. The next up is Greninja, and with Greninja, well, we have Giratina with Devour Light, making each Pokemon break has no abilities, so no giant water shurikens, which we know that Greninja does play Silent Lab, but with Mega Scizor, we have Iron Crusher, discard Stadium cards every single turn, okay? The next up is Gyarados. Gyarados is the next hyped up deck. Well, we have Spinda. Spinda has Uproar, does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. If you don't know, Gyarados, you put down Magikarps, put 20 damage on them with the Team Magma Stadium. They have 10 HP left. You can then Uproar and knock out all their Magikarps on the field. Really good. They might play a Machoke, which Machoke's, I don't even, let's pull Machoke up real quick so we know what it does. I think I lied in the video, kind of messed up. So Machoke makes it where prevent all damage on your bench Pokemon by your opponent's attacks. Your opponent's attacks and abilities can't put damage counters. Yeah, okay, so now I was right. So with Machoke, you prevent bench damage, right? But we're gonna play Hex Maniac. Hex Maniac is gonna shut down abilities, so that way we get Hex plus Spinda to knock out Machokes. Okay. And that is those are the biggest decks right now. Mega Gardevoir is seeing some play. Outside of that, it's pretty much everywhere. Garbodor, Sylveon, Greninja, and Gyarados are your 4 big guys this weekend. They're really good. They're really good. They're non-basic Pokemon or non-EX Pokemon that do a ton of damage. And yeah, I think Scizor has a great chance this weekend. With the 4-4 Scizor, 1 Giratina, 1 Spinda, you have all these techie cards, you're good to go. 1 Shaymin helps it up, 1 Hoopa to get your Scizors and maybe Shaymin out, and 2 Tapu Lele. Now, I like playing 2 Tapu Lele now. It's really good, just guaranteed to sport a card. It's really nice. 2 Mega Turbo, so that way you counter Sylveon. You could play a 3rd one if you're scared, even a little bit more scared of Sylveon. 1 Super Rod, so going back Metal and Pokemon. You could play a Rescue Stretcher if you don't think we need our energies back, but I think we do need them later on. 4 Ultra Ball, 4 via Seeker. And I think the funny thing about decks right now is Trainer Spells are being cut out because really no need for them anymore. Especially Garbodor running everywhere. Now we do play 3 Altar of the Sun, just so our Metal Pokemon have no weakness, I guess. The thing I'm really worried about is evolution stuff. People playing Flareon is somewhat scary. But they can counter your Stadium plus Flareon and take a knockout, but either way, you have a counter Stadium, so that's really good. 1 Hex Maniac, shut down abilities like Machoke. 2 Lysandre, 4 N, and 4 Sycamore. We are playing max supporter cards, so that way we never whiff. 1 Ranger, this is going to help us. Oh, another card that's really good is Ninetales, and Ninetales is weak to Steel, so another way you can knock it out. But Ranger is to help out against the Ninetales deck if they do play Glaceon or Water Box deck. You can play Ranger. You can Ranger a Glaceon and then swing for weakness and take a knockout, which is really nice. 1 Team Flare Gun, because you combine this with Iron Crusher, you can put your opponent down to 0 energies, which is really cool. 3 Float Stone, maybe too much, but we need retreat costs for all of our guys, like Tapu Lele, Hoopa. I think the only guy who has a high retreat cost is Hoopa. Everybody else I think has 1. Oh, Oh, Giratina has 2. Tapu Lele and Hoopa has 2. So you need it for Giratina and Hoopa if you do start with them. No trade as well, so you need to draw them easier. 4 Spirit Links and 12 Metal Energies. And that is going to be my Mega Scizor deck. Now, I know beforehand, some people put like Garbodor in there, but I don't think Garbodor is really useful. You just like have Giratina for Greninja, which is the only Garb match you really need. Volcanion, like if you play against Volcanion, you're going to lose with or without Garb. Sorry, but you're just going to get destroyed. It doesn't matter. But yeah, is Mega Scizor the play for this weekend or not? We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out if somebody wants to play this deck or not. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Fan Friday. It is an exciting Fan Friday, guys. I'm excited to show these games off. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, so what against Expensive Heat, playing a Fighting Colors Psychic deck. Alright, so we'll go... Oh, second, unfortunately. Alright, so we lost Coin Flip. They're going to go first, of course. And let's see, what are we playing against? I'm not sure. So, we'll get a mulligan. He knows we're playing Mega Scizor, obviously. You can see that right there. Mega Scizor just staring at us. But can Mega Scizor actually take a game or not? Alright, so, gonna select their starting Pokemon. And, they're gonna see we're playing against Mega Scizor. I mean, when you see Metal, you think of, like, what? Excadrill, or maybe... Oh, no! We start Hoopa! Get out of here, Hoopa. What are you doing? You're a monster. You're not... Oh man, we have some other Pokemon. We have so many other Pokemon we can start with. I guess not so many. Oh, it's a Gyarados deck. Yippee-ki-yay. Now, he does play Machoke, which we saw. That's what the fighting's for. So, remember coming down? Okay. Alright. Can we take down the deck or post take down? So, on our turn, we get an Ultra Ball. Alright, so I'm an Ultra Ball, discarding a Metal and a Sycamore. And let's see what's in our deck. Okay. Well, Spinda's in there, so that's good. We can grab Scizor. We can grab Tapu Lele if we want to. Hex Maniac is in there as well, so that's good. Alright, so grab Scizor. We will put that guy down. Man. Alright, so I'm just going to Ultra Ball, discard the Super Rod and N for another Scizor. And just discard our hand, draw 7 cards. Now, I mean, because he didn't really do anything. I mean, which could mean nothing, it could be something. But I'd rather not take the chance to just Sycamore. We did discard a Super Rod, which means we can't use a Spinda later on if this one gets knocked out. We'll put a Metal Energy on the bench Scizor, and I'm just going to pass right now. I really no need to do anything else onto our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. I mean, if he can't take a knockout really, so Gyarados coming down. Now it has 130 HP, so we're gonna knock it out. But if we get the Scizor out, we will be able to discard the DCE off it. So Noctillery coming down. Okay, we'll see Noctillery hit the field. And there we go. We'll see a Dive Ball for another Gyarados. So 2 Gyarados hit the field, which means he can't one-shot our Mega Scizor, which is really good. Gyarados coming down, okay. And we'll see a Sycamore discarding discarding the Machoke. That's really good. Alright. But he probably plays like 4 puzzles, rescue stretchers, all that kind of good stuff. But he's not going to be able to take a knockout here, which is really good for us. We get Float Stone the active, Metal the Scizor, and Shaymin trying to find a link, and then swing. There's a DC going to the active. And this is really good, because we can constantly keep discarding his DCEs over and over again. We can discard a Stadium, and there's a 4 retaliation for 30 damage. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Spinda. Don't want to bench the Spinda right now. That is a Lysandre target waiting to happen. So Float Stone, Metal Energy, and we will Shaymin for 2. Can we find a link off these 2 cards? And we do. We find double links. Alright, link this guy, put down Mega Scizor. We will link the other guy, I think. Yeah, we'll link the other guy and just via Seeker for N. Alright. And with the N, we're looking for another Mega Scizor. Really, that's all we really need is another Mega Scizor. Alright, so we got an Ultra Ball, a Sycamore, and an N. So I am going to use this chance to grab a Mega Scizor just in case he does decide to discard it. There's a Metal in there already. I'm going to discard 1 and 2. That way we save the N, and I'm going to grab another Mega Scizor. Ooh, alright. Grab Mega Scizor, put that guy down, we'll retreat and discard the DCE. Right now, 4 retaliation is only doing 30 damage, so not too concerned about that. So we'll Iron Crush for 120. Next turn, we can knock out the Gyarados. I mean, if we played 1 Delmise, we can discard the DC, of course. I mean, I think it's Delmise, if I remember correctly. We could have knocked out the Gyarados. So maybe putting 1 Delmise in here might be really good, because Greninja has 130 HP, so that could help you out a lot. And help you a lot against Gyarados as well. So maybe 1 Delmise, one more tech Pokemon, maybe 2, so you can, like, if you prize one, you're good to go. So a Team Magma Seeker base in the field. Ultra Ball discarding a Float Stone and a teammates. Now he has to find a DC. There's a Magic card coming down, okay. Alright, we are loving these Magikarps. We can easily knock this out. So Abyssal Hand for 2, okay. Does our opponent find a DCE? Double Puzzle will be really bad to use right now, but if you have to, you kind of have to kind of thing. And there's a VS Seeker for an N, which is fine with me. Our hand is like, okay, but it's not the best either. We both get 6 new cards, okay. And this is going to be a long game. I mean, especially since we can't one-shot these Gyarados. So we get a Lysandre and an Ultra Ball, okay. Does he find another Magikarp? There's a Special Charge, shuffle the 1 DC back in his deck. And does he find another one or not? There's an Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards from his hand, discards a Lysandre and a Sycamore to grab another Magikarp, most likely, is what we're going to see here. Yeah, there's a Magikarp coming down, okay. And he'll put the Magikarp down, but does he have a DC or not? So Magikarp in the field. Right now, full retaliation does 3, 6, 9, 12, 150. Okay, it's not taking a knockout and pass onto our turn. That is great. Alright, so Mega Turbo, the bench Scizor. And what I'm going to do here is a Lysandre up the Gyarados. And that way we can use Spinda to knock out all of his Gyarados next turn. Alright, so Iron Crusher. We discard the Stadium, of course. Alright, and like I said, next turn we can Ultra Ball, grab a Spinda, and take 4 prize cards next turn. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, I'm going to draw a card, and this would be really bad. Not bad, it's a fantastic spin to play. We can take 4 prize cards, and he will not be able to take a swing for a couple of turns. So Abyssal Hand for 2. Okay. Oh boy, does Gyarados know it's just gonna happen? He can't put down he can't get a Machoke out this turn. Okay. There's a DC going to the active, but we're gonna take 4 prize cards this turn. Don't know if y'all realize this or not, but it's about to go down. We're about to take 4 prize cards. So puzzle time. All right, this is first puzzle time. It looks like he's rearranged top 3, which is something you never want to do. Oh no, he's double puzzling right now. He is double puzzling. Okay. What does he grab here? He's using his first double puzzle, which is good for us. That's really good for us, okay? But 3, 6, 9, 12. He's only doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. He's only doing 150 with the choice band 180. And like I said, we're gonna knock out 4. We're gonna take 4 prize cards next turn. Alright, so Float Stone and Team Magma Seeker base, okay. So I'm gonna do that. Float Stone the Octillery, Magma Seeker base, VS Seeker. Does he grab a Sycamore in here? Gonna grab a Sycamore, okay? So he's gonna play a Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Discards a Rescue Stretcher, which is really good for us, okay? And, oh boy. Oh, it's about to go down. It's a spin to play is about to happen. We're about to spin to everybody. Sorry, opponent. I'm not really that sorry. We're gonna take 4 prize cards, according to 2. There's a 4 retaliation for 150. Okay, all right. So on our turn, all right. Well, Ultra. It'd be great if we top deck the Spinda. Discard a Metal and a Giratina, and here's what opponent cries. We'll grab a Spinda. We will put down the Spinda, put a Metal Energy, and we're gonna end for a new hand. Okay. So we're about to take 4 prize cards. There's an Altar coming down, so we can bump a Stadium. All right. So we will put down the Altar, we will retreat into the Spinda, and yeah, we'll retreat into the Spinda. Discarding both energies, but that's fine. We'll Spirit Link this guy, the Shaymin, and we will go for a, whoa, Uproar. Alright, there we go. So Uproar, we're going to take 4 prize cards this turn. Thank you very much, Gyarados. So 1, okay, Mega Turbo, that's pretty good. Send the Octillery, 2. Alright, Scizor going in our hand, which is really great as well. 3, okay. So we got a Ranger, okay. And 4. Alright, so in our opponent's turn, you gotta think he is in a bad spot now. Because next turn, what we're gonna do is treat to Scizor. Iron Crusher. There's teammates for any 2 cards out of his deck, but we do not care about this at all. I do not care what 2 cards he gets there. It is not gonna bother me. Alright, ooh, what card is this? A Tapu Lele, okay. DC's Tapu Lele. But he's going to take a 20, 40, 60. He's going to take a knockout, but then we get Iron Crusher, discard the DCE. Alright. So yeah, we'll send in the Mega Scizor, okay. On our turn, we are going to Mega Turbo to a Mega Scizor. We'll put down a Scizor-EX. And we will go for an Iron Crusher for 120. Discard the DC off the active. Yep, we'll discard the DC. And on turn, alright, and we can Lysandre bring the Tapu Lele back up. There's a Float Stone to the active, but he can't really do anything. There's a Magma Seeker base coming down, okay. There's a VS Seeker, he has to grab an in. He is going to end, put us down to 2, but I mean, if we draw into a Tapu Lele, we have 4 Ultra Balls, we have 2 so all our Ultra Balls are gone, but we have 2 Tapu Leles, a Lysandre, and 2 VS Seekers left in our deck, so... Oh, and there's Tapu Lele, so we're going to win this game. So Town Map, going to show us prize cards. He did prize DCE, if that means anything. But yeah, there we go. And there's a Rich Screen. We had a Lysandre. I mean, what could he really done? Send him Auxiliary, get that knocked down, and have his only real support card for Pokemon being knocked out. So there we go. Gyarados is seeing a lot of hype right now, especially with Machoke to beat like Decidueye and stuff like that. But you're like, whatever, I have Spinda. And you can do the Hex plus like Spinda play, which is really nice. And I think Spinda has to be MVP, right? Nope. So Mega Scizor was MVP, unfortunately. But man, Mega Scizor, I mean, Spinda should be MVP there, taking 4 prize cards. Oh, man, you're very proud. But we'll see another game with the Mega Scizor deck here in a second. We'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Alright, so when he gets Chinpami playing a Lightning and a Psychic deck. Now, this is the deck we don't really count for. I'm pretty sure this is Tapu Lele something, or not Tapu Lele, this is Tapu Koko, which we don't really account for this deck. It's not something we really expect to see that much during the weekend. And we start with some pretty bad guys. We start with Giratina, which I'm probably going to put in the X spot. Don't really want to put down the Shaymin, not that good to start with. And we'll press done. And we top deck an Ultra Ball will be okay. And get an Alter. Alright, so we're going to end here. That's all we have to do. We're going to end, get a new hand of 6. Okay, alright, so... Alright, so I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard a Metal and a Spirit Link to grab a Hoopa. Okay. We are going to use the Hoopa. Maybe I should get the Spirit Link, I don't know. Alright, so grab a Scizor, and another Scizor. That seems really fine to me. I think that's great. How many Spirit Links? We have 3 Spirit Links. Alright, so we got 3 Scizors. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We'll put these guys down. So Scizor, Metal Energy, and we'll pass on to our opponent's turn. Alright, but next time we need a lot. We need a Float Stone, Mega Scizor, and an Energy and or Mega Turbo. That's the good thing about the Metal Energy being the discard pile is we can use it here in a second. We'll get that Mega Turbo. It gets us more outs to attack next turn. But opponent has resistance, which is kind of annoying. Alright, 3 Voltorbs hit the field. Lightning should avenge Voltorb. Maybe it's not what I thought it was. Alright, so Lysandre bring up the Hoopa. Pass. Okay. Alright, but unfortunately we have to end. So we find a link, that's good. We'll play an in. We'll get a new hand of 6. But do we find anything? Nope. We just gave our opponent a new hand and we found nothing. Zip, nada. Gonna cry. Alright, so press done. No Metal Energy. No Mega Scizor. No. Oh, man. Okay, so there's a Light into the bench Voltorb. We see another Voltorb. What is our point of playing here? I've never seen a Quad Electrode Tapu Koko deck yet. I mean, maybe that's what we're playing against. I don't know. So, Ultra Ball. Gonna discard 2 cards from his hand. Alright, discards the N and the VS Seeker. His other 2 cards must be, like, fantastic if he's keeping these on. Imagine we might see a Tapu Koko come down. And, yep, there he is. Alright. So, 100. He does 130. So, we're basically exchanging 2 shots. Alright, so Tapu Koko coming down. Gonna move all the energies to it. He's got 2 so far. Interesting enough, he doesn't move all the energies. He's gonna rely on hitting the Voltorb, which is fine with me. So he's gonna blow himself up. And yeah, that's fine with me. Our choice, a choice band. Great. I mean, we still 2-shot each other, so that's fine, whatever. Oh, I'll take 30 less damage. Alright, so take a prize card. Give me a prize card. There's an altar. Okay, whatever. Alright, so does that count as a special energy or just 2 lightning? I think it's just 2 lightnings. Alright, so 160. Okay. Alright, so we get it in. I'm gonna put an altar and I'm just gonna Sycamore. We have to dig this turn. We have to dig to take the swing. We have to be able to exchange knockouts. And we find it. Yeah, we got the Scizor. We got a Float Stone. We can retreat into the Mega Scizor. Metal Energy active, and we can go for an Iron Crusher. I don't think we can discard Electrode. I'm pretty sure it counts as 2 Lightning Energies. Oh, it does count as, oh boy, it does. Let me see here. Oh, yep, it says right there as a special energy card, so that is fantastic. Okay, so Tapu Lele coming down. All right, so we're still counting the Tapu Koko deck. All right, so that's good. That's great. All right, so we see an Ace Trainer. Gonna put us down to 3. He's gonna get 6, but he has to find another Electrode. All right, there's another Ether Paradise Conservation, whatever. That's a long stadium name. What Pokemon? Why you do this to us? Why you do this to me? Like, I already struggle saying names. Alright, so Mega Turbo Link. There's a Raikou coming down. Stretcher to put an Electrode back in his hand. But if he blows himself up, I mean, we're just going to discard the energy and take a knockout, going down to 2 prize cards. Alright, so there's Electrode. And who does he blow up this turn? Unfortunately, if he attacks with the Raikou, we don't one-shot it. Alright, so we get a Metal Energy. That's pretty good, okay. And he is going to put in the active. He's not going to take a knockout here, and I don't know why he's doing this. Alright, so he's going to do 160, okay. On our turn, we will, this, Link, and I'm going to Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Trying to find another Mega Scizor this turn, and we don't find one, okay. So we'll go for Iron Crusher for the knockout, going down to 2, and, we'll discard the Stadium as well. Yeah, seems great. We'll discard the Stadium. We'll go down to 2 prize cards, so 1 and 2. We get a Ultra Ball and a Metal Energy, which is great. We can put our opponent down to 0 energies next turn. If he blows himself up again, which he might have to, we can then Team Flare Ultra Ball for another Mega Scizor, put that down, and discard an Electrode as well, putting him down to 0 cards. Another Ether, Paradise, Conservation, and Arena coming down, okay? And Mega Scizor. Okay, Jolteon. We don't care about Jolteon. And there's an end. So gonna put us down to 2. He's gonna get 6. And we have 2 VS Seekers, 2 Sycamores, Shaymin in the deck. We find. Thank you, Pokemon. Alright, so Electro coming down. He will blow himself up. Going down to we go down to 1 prize card, okay. We get a Lysandre, okay. Lysandre, oh boy. If we top deck a Metal Energy, we can Lysandre the Voltorb and win the game right now. Alright, do we top deck a Metal Energy? There's a Field Blower getting rid of the Spirit Link and the Float Stone, unfortunately. Which means we cannot win this turn. Okay. But if we still find a Link, which I know there's another one in the deck. Alright, so send it the Scizor, okay. On our turn, we get a Metal Energy. So Metal Energy active. If he didn't play that Field Blower, we could have sent the Hoopa retreat in and gone for a Gilthrust. Alright, so I'm going to Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Do we find a Link and a Mega Scizor? We find a Float Stone. We can Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. To grab a Shaymin. Now, I know the Shaymin's a liability because he can Lysandre up, but that's fine. I think that's okay. Well, Shaymin for 3. As long as we find... Oh, there's not a Link. Oh, no. Oh, it's all over now. Alright, so... That's not over. Alright, so Gilthrust, okay. Did 0 damage because of Ether and the Shiny Body and the Resistance. Huh. Alright. That's unfortunate. Now, if he does Lysandre start to knock out Shaymin, we can then go for the VS Seeker Lysandre playing the Voltorb and win the game. Yeah, that's a 100% possibility that can happen. Okay. Now, we could Hex and at least do, like, 20. He can't blow up this Electrode because if he does, he'd lose the game because we have 1 prize card left. He could go for N. That's fine. If we find a Team Flare-Gun, that'd be really good as well. Alright, so there's a VS Seeker. Does he grab a Lysandre or does he go for N? He's gonna go for N, put his N1 again. Okay. Alright. There's an N. Alright, so he goes to 4, we go to 1. A Team Flare-Gun, that is the, and Electro hitting the field, okay? But we could Team Flare-Gun, discard the Voltorb. Alright, so Thunderlance for 120 on our turn. We get a Super Rod, okay? So I'm a Team Flare-Gun, discard the Electrode. So funny, we just discarded an Electrode. Alright, and I'm just gonna... Steel Wing. I don't think it does anything. Gale Thrust doesn't do anything. I mean, it was Steel Wing, so we take 20 less damage. I don't know what that does, if it matters, but it might. I don't know. We need to find... Oh, we have one VS Seeker left now. There's a VS Seeker, okay. Word in. Okay. I guess we maybe should have played Super Rod. And maybe put some metals and Tapu Lele in our deck. Alright, so there's a Mega Scizor, okay. Does he find a Lightning Energy? How many has he played so far? He's played 2, 3, 4, okay. But with 4 Electros, you gotta think he really relies on these. So there's a Hex, okay. So I'm just gonna Mega Scizor. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve onto our opponent's turn, okay. If he swings, he can't swing at all this turn. Alright, so Lightning Energy active, that's fine. We can... Alright, Rescue Stretcher for a Tapu Koko. Oh no. Oh, we should have Hexed. Oh no. If we Hexed, he couldn't do this. Oh no. He's gonna take a knockout, go down to 2 prize cards. Okay. Alright. So Lightning, and another Lightning. Okay. Sends to the Tapu Koko. He can go down 2 prize cards this turn. Alright. Alright. So go down to 2. Okay. We'll send in the Hoopa. What do we have that can save us? Nothing. I don't think there's anything. There's a Mega Scizor. Alright, so we're going to retreat into Giratina. Mega Evolve. We'll Hex. And Mega Evolve. And just hope that something happens. I don't know what can happen that can win us the next turn. There's nothing. We don't have another Shaymin left. He can Lysandre this turn. There's a VS Seeker for the Lysandre, and he's going to win the game. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, I mean, that's... unfortunate. I mean, we were doing so well, and then kind of the end late game, like the end of 1 is what killed us. Like we had the Team Flare Gun, the Mega Scizor, we were going to discard his energies and win. But like I said at the beginning, I think this deck does struggle against his deck. He doesn't play that many special energies. He does play the Electrodes, but I mean with the Resistance and the Stadium and the oh man, oh boys. Well guys, there you go, there's Fan Friday. I mean, we took down a Gyarados, we took 4 prize cards against that, and you can see like against like Garb, we could beat that, Sylveon we could beat that, Mega Gardevoir we could beat that, Greninja we could beat that. There's so many different decks we could beat with this deck, but it does struggle against Tapu Koko, so maybe Tapu Koko is the best deck to go into this weekend. That end of 1 over, let's see our opponent's deck, we can actually look at it. Yeah, 4-4. Electrode, 2 Jolteon, 1 Jolteon, 4 Tapu Koko. They're the same thing. One's a promo. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 Tapu Lele, Field Blower. So there's my opponent's deck if you want to see it, guys. There you go. 1 Brigetti Spaghetti. Makes me so happy. Fighting Fear Belt. Not too much of a difference, I don't think. But, guys, there we go. Hopefully, during this episode of Fan Friday, is Scizor the play for this weekend? I don't know. It'll have to take some big confidence this weekend, guys. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic Friday. We'll see what happens in the stream this weekend of the first Guardians Rising regionals. But guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.